March 7th, 2022. Disney CEO Bob Chapek announces his support for the LGBT community in a company-wide email in response to Florida's bill HB 1557. What he didn't know is how much an effect this email would have.
I want to be crystal clear. I, the entire leadership team, unequivocally stand in support of our LGBTQ employees, their families, and their communities. As we have seen time and again, corporate statements do very little to change outcomes or minds. Instead, they are often weaponized by one side or the other to further divide and inflame. Simply put, they can be counterproductive and undermine more effective ways to achieve change. I do not want anyone to mistake a lack of a statement for a lack of support. We all share the same goal of a more tolerant, respectful world. Where we may differ is in the tactics to get there. And because this struggle is much bigger than any one bill in any one state, I believe the best way for our company to bring about lasting change is through the inspiring content we produce. And because this struggle is much bigger than any one bill in any one state, I believe the best way for our company to bring about lasting change is through the inspiring content we produce, the welcoming culture we create, and the diverse community organizations we support.
Wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to if you see anything queer in the show, don't grab them. But I just was like, no one would stop me and no one was trying to stop me.
This morning, Walt Disney World is on the brink of losing its special self-governing status. Yesterday, Florida lawmakers passed a bill that would dissolve the theme park special tax district, which has been in place for more than half a century.
March 30th, 2022. Journalist Chris Rufo releases a damning internal Disney video call, which shows just how blatant their producers are becoming.
Roberts and our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. And so I feel like I felt like it was, maybe it was that way in the past, but I guess something must have happened in the last year. They're turning it around, they're going hard, and then all that momentum that I felt, that sense of I don't have to be afraid to let's have these two characters kiss, let's in the background start, I was just wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to if you see anything queer in the show, don't grab them. But I just was no one would stop me and no one was trying to stop me.
A big question. Why does Disney jump into politics like this?
There's a simple reason. What they did over the last few years is they created these racially and sexually segregated activist organizations within the company. They delegated moral authority to the representatives of those factions. And now executives are really held as ideological hostages.
Now, regardless of how you fall on these issues, this just seems like a bad business decision, at the very minimum. Especially when you guys are trying to be a broadly appealing, family-friendly company. April 22nd, 2022. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signs a bill revoking Disney's special district status.
Governor Ron DeSantis has just signed a bill to dissolve Walt Disney World's private government.
Effectively, Disney was running as its own small country inside of Florida. Think the Vatican.
Reedy Creek was established in 1967 and allows Disney to operate as a municipal government, like its own city. That means Disney can control the planning and permitting process for construction. The special district also levies taxes on Disney to cover services like a fire department and paramedics.
This special district allows them to dodge various other taxes they would be responsible for otherwise.
Disney breaks another record. The company said just had the highest grossing year for a studio ever. It's only July, 5 months to go. Disney brought in an industry record $7.67 billion today.
Disney is raking in the cash and hitting record earnings. Disney's saying its parks and resorts brought in almost $5 billion, and that is just quarterly, which means just 3 months.
Disney shares are moving higher on better than expected results on the top and bottom line.
So, this company making staggering profits year over year, it shouldn't be a problem from either side for them having to pay their fair share, right? Especially not from the side that's constantly preaching about taxing the rich, right?
Let's change the rig tax code so that the person of the year will actually pay taxes and stop freeloading off everyone else. I mean, the senator is correct. Baby MAGA is mad that Disney opposes his Don't Say Gay bill. So today, the Florida Senate voted to revoke the privileges that have allowed Disney World to govern itself since the theme park opened its glittery doors. Meaning, the Trumpy Republican governor who signed anti-gay and anti-trans legislation designed to censor and punish educators and erase the existence of people's lives is going after this private company. Whenever they do this, you guys follow the money.
So much for taxing the rich. Too many left-wing individuals seem to be upset about this for some reason.
I mean, I don't like corporations having all these special privileges. I'm against that. Let me give you more. The proposal would have huge tax implications for Disney. Don't care about that at all.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, they don't mind being hypocrites. I mean, it's been pointed out how hypocritical the Republican Party is over and over again, and they love it. They'll claim that they love democracy, they want to protect American democracy, support the troops that have preserved American democracy while they're trying to reverse the will of the American people in the 2020 presidential election. They're hypocrites, they love being hypocrites.
We desire children.
Hey, that may take me a couple of tries, but I don't think that'll be a problem. I'll point up.
Marvelous.
See? You see? Oh, you don't see it? Right there! Right there!
Nobody knows that they saw it, but they did.
Woo! That feels sorta good. What does? My memory banks are being stroked.
I'm desperate, Mr. Valiant. Can't you see how much I need you?
Okay, so here's Disney's diversity and inclusion manager explaining that the company will no longer use the words boys and girls. Watch.
Last summer, we removed all of the gendered greetings in relationship to our live spiels. So we no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
It's over, Mr. Mouse. Everyone's tuning out. No! No, God damn it, no!
Now, some of this could be written off as a coincidence, or maybe even trying to tell sly jokes to adults that might be watching the movie. But all of it, I'm not so sure, especially when you have Disney employees and even executives being arrested for inappropriate things involving children. And creating company policies to push ideology onto the public? All of this combined just rubs me the wrong way, especially when we're talking about a family-friendly company that makes content specifically designed to show your children. Sure, the company employs thousands of people, and they're bound to be some really bad apples, but something about this pattern just disturbs me. Alrighty, you guys, and a quick channel update for those of you that have stayed this long. Currently, the plan is to change my channel name because, one, I made it in 2016 and it fit for the time, but I feel it's a bit dated and probably holding me back in the YouTube algorithm. The name I think I'm going to go with is Grifter. because it's short, sweet, and searchable. And I would say it describes the people I make content about perfectly. So unless someone can give me a better idea or some reason I shouldn't use that name, then that will be it. Well, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. If you like the name, or if you dislike it, or if there's another reason you think I shouldn't do it, etc. Just let me know. Well, until next time, guys.